Get up. Get up! Come on. Come on.
What?
It's time to go, man. Get your lazy butt up.
For what? What do you want?
Today's the day we're gonna shoot the pilot for Heap Hunters.
Oh,
A show we've been talking about forever. Let's go.
I'm still sleeping, man. Oh.
All right, man. You know, if you don't want to do this, then we won't do it. But we've been talking about it forever. I guess I'll jump in my car, go back to Phoenix, and maybe I'll see you at Barrett Jackson. Maybe I won't. I don't know.
All right.
I have two places where I do my best thing. Here you go, Thomas, if you're noticed.
Quit screwing around. Hurry up.
Heap Hunters is about two things we all love to do. Find treasure and make cash. And for car freaks, the two best places to find treasure are the junkyard and the swap meet. But on Heap Hunters, there's a twist. We're going to pit two teams of car freaks and gearheads against each other in a battle of wits and pluck. There are two battle zones on Heap Hunters, the junkyard and the swap meet. Now, some shows will have superstars from the world of NASCAR, Detroit designers, racers, and on other shows we'll just have regular schlumps like these two guys duking it out. Each team gets a modest budget and then heads off on a one-day shopping spree in the junkyard and the swap meet. All right, Steve, now, as you know, you're going to get some parts and some pieces that you're going to resell on eBay. What's this?
Okay, this is a 1968 Oldsmobile Cutlass. It is a 4-door, but the two front fenders are usable on any 2-door model of the same year and same body type. These could be used on a 442, a more desirable car that might have rusted out fenders or might need a new front clip. They have some minor, door dings, which is pretty normal for, a car of its age. It does have the trim, which should not be used on a car like a 442, but a regular Cutlass 2-door would have the same trim. There's no major rust or anything like that. There's a little bit of hole down here. That's repairable, not a big deal. But the main thing is they've never been hit. They don't have any creases. They're not full Bondo.
Now, what do these things cost?
At the junkyards, they're usually like, what, 39 or $40 or something like that, minus tax, and they have a core charge, so like $50 will get you a fender, no problem. So I'll have $100 in the two fenders, plus a little bit of time to take one.
And you're pretty sure you can turn this thing over for some profit?
I don't see why not.
How are you going to beat me?
I can carry like twice as many parts as the Canada's Heat does. He doesn't have a chance.
Now, Dale, you're also hunting for things that you hope you can spin at a good profit. What do you got here?
Steve, I found a couple of 14-inch US Indy mags. You don't really see a whole lot of them at the swap meet. I found two of them. I'm currently searching. I want to find the other two. If I have a set of these, I could turn them. If I can pick them up for $10 or $15 a piece, I can certainly at least double my money on these. These are good rims. They haven't been knocked up or chalked up or anything like that. The edges are in real good shape.
Now, keep in mind, this is an obsolete type of a wheel. Do you think there's people out there who really want to buy these?
I think that these are coming back. I think that people are tired of some of the billet and the bling and all that. I think we're going to come back to the retro style. These certainly will fit on any early 60s car, mid, late 60s. They're 14-inch rims. They'll look good on anything. You don't find rims like this all the time, and certainly not at an auto dismantler in as good a shape as these are in.
This car's been scalped for a lot of parts. One set of parts that hasn't been scalped is the front window molding. This could be used on any 2-door, not a GTX, but like a Satellite or a Coronet 2-door, and that's in very nice shape. There's no dents, major dents whatsoever. It's easily removed with a small hand tool, not a big deal. The window, I guess maybe you could take, but it's too much of a gamble because it's too dirty, you can't tell. So I think maybe take the molding, leave the window.
Now, when it comes to this molding, is this a thing where it's a low investment, high return situation? Is that your strategy here? Or how much money can you make on that? What's it worth?
Well, to someone who needs it could be worth a couple $100, and it's maybe $10 out here.
Okay.
So it's not like someone's going to bring in a lot of cash, but it's something that I can make a lot of profit on, and it doesn't take me a lot of time to take that off. So $10 will buy it here. Worst case scenario, I'll probably sell for $100. So that's $90 profit instantly right there. Took no time. I can put that stuff in my back pocket if I had to.
Here's the trunk lid off this Maverick. I don't see any dents. It's very straight. Somebody has obviously taken it off the car, but they haven't done a butch job. They haven't hacked it up too much. I think I could turn this and make a tidy profit. I think this would help out in what I'm trying to do.
Now, early Mavericks, I guess they're coming back. What do you think?
Well,
I mean, is it going to be popular?
The way I look at it is, we're getting down to the tail end of all these cars from this era. All the economy cars are now starting to come back big time, because that's the last bastion of this era. They're going to hop onto these cars. I think that there's money that's going to be made in these parts. You can certainly find these maybe aftermarket through the industries that are available, but you can't beat the original equipment stuff. The OEM stuff is built great. It's solid metal, it's good metal. I think we can do good with this.
So it's rust-free California metal. You're ready to roll the dice on this thing.
To me, this is a good risk. This is a good risk. Yeah.
I got to say, you know, the other guy is saying that you're an old man and don't know anything about cars. What do you have to say?
Well, you know, he's young. He's got an attitude. He thinks he knows a lot about cars, but you know what? In this case, I think wisdom's going to prevail over being a young gun.
All right, Steve. All the things you found so far in the junkyard, what is the best thing? That's important.
The best thing I found is this 1960 Rambler 195 cubic inch inline 6-cylinder engine.
So what's so good about this?
It is the one of 50,000 made that have aluminum block, as opposed to cast iron. It is the first Rambler engine to have an oil filter, and it's a rare piece. It's one of 50,000 made, so I think you can bring some big bucks in on eBay. It's a hard item to ship, but it could be a money maker.
So you're thinking that somebody out there is going to want an aluminum Rambler 6-cylinder motor?
Someone who's restoring a car that needs this engine, this can be worth gold. It can be worth $5, it can be worth 1,000, I don't know.
Okay.
But I'm hoping it's to be worth at least what I paid.
Hey, Steve.
What do you got there, Dale?
You know what, Steve? I don't know what he found, what the kid came up with. This is going to blow it away. This is a 64 Dodge Dart 2-door Fender. Pristine, no rust, no body work, only a second respray on the paint. This thing is sure to make me good money on eBay. You don't find these in this condition. If you do, they've got a gallon of Bondo on them. This thing even has the headlamp bezel. Like I said, pristine condition. This is a surefire.
You might have a good piece right here.
I think
but
this,
it's a Dodge Dart Fender, a 63 Dodge Dart Fender.
Dodge Darts are going to be the next big car to come down the turnpike. They've gone through the Poleras, the Savoys, all those cars. These are the last in line to be a viable alternative to building an early muscle car. And it doesn't matter if they're popular or not. The sheer fact that this is straight alone is money in the bank here.
So far, this is your best piece right here.
This is it. This is a great find and a pick your part auto dismantler. You don't come across stuff like this out here.
You're a brave man, Dale. The other Heap Hunters battle zone is the swap meet. Whatever's left of each team's budget that didn't get spent at the junkyard gets spent here. Again, the teams are looking for things they can buy inexpensively and sell at a hefty profit on eBay. Buy low, sell high.
How much are you asking for this box?
About 20.
20 for the whole box?
Yeah, it's about $1 magazine.
$30.
Would you take 10 for it all? I'll take it off your hands for 10.
It's really Mickey Mouse. It's got a hole here that's falling apart. It's full of Bondo. I mean, it's all not even. You didn't even wash it first.
What'd you say?
Sure.
Okay, thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
Cool, got a deal.
Good deal.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, the junkyard portion of this thing is already wrapped up. We just finished the swap meet part. What did you buy with your budget?
Okay, I got the 6 carburetor intake manifold for a low deck big block Chrysler. I got a collectible vintage model car kit. It's the Ohio George Montgomery's multi-Maverick. I got 2 Max Wedge air cleaners and a Edelbrock 500 CFM carburetor.
All right, of all these things here, which one do you think is the item that's going to make you the most profit on eBay?
I think my Max Wedge air cleaners are going to make the most profit.
Why do you say that?
Because I only paid $50 for them, and these things go anywhere from $250 to $300 on eBay, no problem.
All right. Now, Dale, we're here at the swap meet, just as important as the junkyard. Buying stuff, trying to flip it for profit. What have you got?
Steve, I think I did really good today. I got a set of Chrysler rims I picked up for a song, pair of Prager hubcaps. Not a complete set. I'm taking a risk, rolling the dice on that, but it's worth it. set of old magazines. In this old box, I found an issue of American Drags. That alone's worth $30 to $40. I think I'll do good with that. But the piece that I really found that's gonna really put me over the top, a set of vintage Champion spark plugs in an old cigar box. I bought it for $5. Now this appeals to a whole lot of people on eBay. Not only car guys, but vintage people who have collections of old automobilia stuff, memorabilia. This is gonna put me over the top.
Now, Dale, not a lot of greasy stuff here. You're kind of gotten light. Is that good or bad?
I think it's good. I think people look at how much and how big these items are. Shipping might be an issue when they bid on these items. If I keep it small, but I keep good, clean products, I think I'll do good. I'm not looking for greasy stuff. I'll stick with the clean stuff.
Okay, now that both teams have selected 5 items each from the junkyard and the swap meet, we're going to throw a curveball into the picture. This is called the plunger round. In this situation, I'm going to ask each team a multiple choice automotive trivia question. They get it right, they get to take something from their opponent. They get it wrong, the opponent gets to take something from them. Guys that start this thing, heads or tails?
Tails.
Heads.
We have heads. Steve, you go first.
Okay.
1961, the Chevrolet 409 engine is introduced in the Impala. What was the horsepower rating? 360 or 425?
I'm gonna go 425.
You're incorrect.
Damn it!
425 horsepower didn't arrive until 1962 with the dual quad. 61 was a single quad 360 horse motor. So, Dale, you get to take something from his collection. What do you want and why?
Well, I like those air cleaner lids, those Chrysler, because you rarely see those. I'm gonna make a pretty penny with those parts. Nice.
Okay, we're not done.
Oh,
We do this now with you.
okay.
Go ahead and set those down. In 1965, Holman and Moody constructed a small fleet of single overhead cam 427 Mustangs. What was the rated horsepower of these cars in single 4-barrel trim? 610 horsepower or 480 horsepower? What is your answer?
I'll say the second one, 480 horsepower.
You are incorrect.
Oh.
The single overhead cam was a 610 horsepower motor. This means that you, Steve, can take something back from Dale. What do you want and why?
It's a tough choice between the spark plugs and my air cleaners back. I actually think I'd make better profit on the spark plugs, so I'm gonna take a spark plug from them. So I'll grab those now.
All right, guys. Well, it's now time to take your goodies, put them on eBay, and find out how much it all sells for. The guy who makes the most profit is going to be the winner of Heap Hunters. Let's get started.
Okay.
Let's go do it.
And we're back. The 3-day eBay auction has run its course, and we have some results, gentlemen. Steve, you spent a total of $327. You made $476. The profit margin was $149. The biggest sucker in this deal was that Rambler engine. You paid $180 for it. It only sold for $210. That's like a $30 profit margin. I think people were afraid they'd have to ship that, and they're right. Sometimes eBay can backfire like that. The best deal you did, frankly, was taking Dale's stuff, the spark plugs, and getting $5 turned into $77. Not bad. But Dale, your sale went like this. You spent $74 of your budget, and you made a total of $411 for a $337 profit. You are our winner. Your best deal was buying that box of car magazines. You bought it for $5, and you sold it for $95.
Wow.
The one key in that was the American Drag Racer magazine, it kicked butt. So you're our winner. You have done the job,
All right.
and you get something special. We're going to give you something. Mr. Benoit, I'm so sorry about that.
Oh,
You have won a 1979 Ford Pinto. You're going to need this as well.
Okay.
You're going to need that.
Great.
Now, of
I'm
course,
glad I didn't win.
there's more to this, of course. When you go into the glove compartment of this car, you'll find the title of the car in addition to a $1,000 shopping spree from SummitRacing.com. So actually, you won a real good prize.
great.
So you are our Heap Hunter for this show.
Okay, thanks a lot. Thanks. Okay.
Well, that's Heap Hunters, the show that turns trash into cash. Heap Hunters, start your engines.